Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. Today we have an exciting topic for all of you who want to learn English but feel like you don't have enough time.
Exactly. We're going to show you how you can learn English in just 10 minutes a day. That's right, just 10 minutes.
It doesn't matter if you're super busy with work, school, or other things. We'll guide you step by step so that even a short daily routine can make a huge difference.
By the end of this episode, you'll know how to use your 10 minutes effectively every day, practice English in the morning, afternoon, and night, and avoid common mistakes that make learning harder.
Plus, we'll even show you a real-life example of a 10-minute English practice session so you can follow along at home.
So, if you're ready to improve your English without spending hours studying, stay tuned.
Jason, some people might be thinking 10 minutes, that's it? Can I really learn English in such a short time?
I know it sounds small, Julia, but that's the beauty of it. Learning English isn't about spending hours at once. It's about doing a little every day.
Exactly. This is called building a small habit. When you do just 10 minutes daily, it becomes part of your routine, and over time, those minutes add up to big results.
Think of it like exercising. Doing one push-up a day is tiny, but doing it every day makes it a habit. The same happens with English.
And here's a tip. When you learn in short, focused sessions, your brain remembers better. Long, exhausting study sessions often make you forget fast, but short daily practice strengthens your memory.
Plus, short sessions reduce stress. You don't feel overwhelmed, and you're more likely to stick with it. Consistency is key, not the length of each session.
So don't underestimate 10 minutes. Those small daily steps are what build fluency over time.
Exactly. And in the next part, we'll dive into the science of how short daily practice actually improves your English fluency. Julia, now that we know why 10 minutes works, let's talk about the science behind it. How can just a few minutes each day actually make us fluent?
Great question, Jason. Our brains learn languages best when we practice frequently, but in short bursts. This is called spaced repetition. It helps your brain remember words and phrases longer.
Exactly. Imagine learning 10 new words in 1 hour versus 10 words a day for 10 days. Which one do you think sticks better?
The 10 words a day. Because the brain revisits the words often, it strengthens the memory connection.
Right. And this also helps with speaking naturally. When you practice daily, even for a few minutes, your brain starts to think in English, not just translate from your language.
Another interesting fact. Short daily practice improves pronunciation and listening skills. When you repeat words and sentences every day, your mouth and ears get used to English sounds naturally.
So, the science is simple. Small, consistent practice creates big results. You're training your brain, your mouth, and your ears all at once.
Exactly. And the best part is, it's not tiring. You can practice anywhere, anytime, and your English improves steadily.
Up next, we'll show you the Morning English Boost, a simple routine you can start right after you wake up. All right, Julia, let's start with step 1, the Morning English Boost. This is a simple routine you can do right after waking up.
Yes, the morning is perfect because your mind is fresh, and a few minutes of English practice can set a positive tone for your whole day.
Here's a quick example. First, try reading aloud 5 to 10 words or phrases you want to remember. Say them slowly, clearly, and with confidence.
Then, you can repeat a short sentence or dialogue you learned the day before. This is like a warm-up for your brain and mouth.
And don't worry about mistakes. The goal is just to activate your English skills first thing in the morning. Even 2 to 3 minutes is enough.
Another fun tip. Look around your room and name objects in English, like chair, window, cup. This turns everyday items into a mini English lesson.
Exactly. So your morning boost can be as simple as read a few words aloud, repeat a short sentence, name objects around you.
Just 2 to 3 minutes in the morning, and you've already started learning English before breakfast.
Next, we'll move to step 2, the afternoon micro-practice, perfect for your lunch break or short free moments.
Now, Jason, after the morning boost, it's time for step 2, the afternoon micro-practice. This is perfect for a short break, lunch, or even while walking.
Exactly. You don't need a lot of time, just 2 to 3 minutes is enough. The goal is to stay in touch with English throughout the day.
Here's a simple idea. Try speaking aloud 1 or 2 sentences you learned in the morning. For example, I like to drink tea in the morning, or the weather is nice today.
You can also listen to a short English clip or podcast during a break and repeat a sentence or phrase. This helps with listening and speaking at the same time.
And if you're at work or school, just mentally repeat phrases or words you know. Even thinking in English counts as practice.
Exactly. The key is consistency. Those few minutes in the afternoon keep your brain active and make learning English feel natural.
Next, we'll talk about step 3, the night review routine, which helps your brain remember everything you practiced today.
All right, Julia. We've practiced in the morning and the afternoon. Now it's time for step 3, the night review routine.
Yes, reviewing at night is super important because your brain processes and stores information while you sleep.
Here's a simple routine. Before bed, take 3 to 5 minutes to go over what you learned today. Repeat the sentences or phrases you practiced in the morning and afternoon.
You can also write them down quickly or even say them aloud in front of a mirror. This helps both your speaking and memory.
And don't worry about perfection. The goal is just to review and reinforce, not to stress about mistakes.
Even just 1 short dialogue or 5 words is enough. Doing this every night helps you remember everything you practiced during the day.
Exactly. With the morning boost, afternoon micro-practice, and night review, your 10-minute daily routine is complete.
Next, we'll break down how to divide your 10 minutes into 1-minute blocks for maximum efficiency.
Julia, now that we've covered morning, afternoon, and night routines, let's talk about a simple way to structure your 10 minutes.
Yes, we call it the 1-minute blocks method. Instead of trying to do everything at once, you break your 10 minutes into small, focused parts.
For example, Minute 1. Review a word or phrase from yesterday. Minute 2. Say a short sentence out loud. Minute 3. Listen to a short audio clip and repeat.
Then you continue. Minute 4. Write a quick sentence. Minute 5. Shadow a short dialogue. Minute 6. Name objects around you in English. Minute 7. Practice pronunciation. Minute 8. Recall new words. Minute 9. Repeat your favorite sentence. Minute 10. End with a small conversation with yourself or a partner.
Breaking your 10 minutes this way keeps it fun and focused. You never feel bored, and your brain stays active the whole time.
Exactly. And the best part is you can mix and match blocks depending on what you need, speaking, listening, or vocabulary.
Next, we'll do a real-life demo showing exactly how to practice a full 10-minute routine. All right, Julia. Let's show our listeners exactly how a 10-minute English practice looks in real life.
Great idea. Let's imagine we only have 10 minutes right now. I'll start with minute 1. Reviewing a phrase from yesterday. I enjoy learning English every day.
Perfect. Minute 2. I'll say a new sentence. The weather is nice, so I go for a walk.
Minute 3. Let's listen to a short audio clip. I like coffee in the morning. Now repeat it together.
Minute 4. I'll quickly write a sentence. Learning English is fun and easy.
Minute 5. Let's shadow a short dialogue. I say, "Hi, how are you?" You reply, "I'm good, thank you." And you?
Minute 6. Name objects around us. Chair, table, phone, notebook.
Minute 7. Pronunciation practice. Thought, though, through, tough. Repeat slowly.
Minute 8. Recall new words. Enjoy, practice, routine.
Minute 9. Repeat your favorite sentence. Learning English is fun and easy.
Minute 10. End with a short conversation together. Julia, do you like practicing English daily? Yes, Jason. It makes learning easy and fun.
See? In just 10 minutes, you can practice reading, speaking, listening, writing, and pronunciation.
Exactly. And doing this every day builds fluency step by step.
Jason, even with a 10-minute routine, many learners make mistakes that slow their progress. Let's talk about the most common ones.
Absolutely. Mistake number 1 is trying to learn too much at once. Some people think, I'll memorize 50 words today. That's too much and usually leads to forgetting everything.
Yes, it's much better to focus on small, consistent steps, like 5 to 10 words or a few sentences.
Mistake number 2 is inconsistency. Skipping days makes it harder for your brain to remember. Even 10 minutes daily is better than an hour once a week.
Another mistake is only reading or listening and not speaking. English is a language. You have to use it with your mouth to really learn it.
Right. And finally, some learners stress about perfection. Making mistakes is part of learning. The key is practice first, perfection later.
Exactly. Avoid these mistakes and your daily 10-minute routine becomes much more effective.
Next, we'll share some tips to make those 10 minutes even more powerful. Julia, now that we know the common mistakes, let's talk about some tips to make your 10-minute practice really effective.
Yes. Tip number 1. Use English actively. Don't just read or listen. Speak, write, and repeat phrases every day.
Tip number 2. Focus on phrases, not individual words. Learning I am hungry is much more useful than memorizing I, am, and hungry separately.
Tip number 3. Make it fun and personal. Talk about things you like, your hobbies, or your day. This makes English more interesting and easier to remember.
Tip number 4. Mix activities. For example, a little listening, a little speaking, and a little writing. This keeps your brain active and engaged.
And finally, stay consistent. Even 10 minutes every day is more powerful than an hour once a week. Small daily habits lead to big results.
Exactly. With these tips, your 10-minute routine becomes fun, focused, and effective.
Next, we'll give our listeners a quick 10-minute challenge to try today.
All right, listeners, it's time for a quick 10-minute challenge you can try today.
Yes, grab a notebook or just speak out loud. We'll keep it simple and fun.
First, repeat this sentence after us. I practice English every day to get better. Say it 3 times slowly.
Next, choose 5 words you learned today and make a short sentence with each one. For example, I enjoy coffee in the morning.
Finally, try a 1-minute conversation with yourself. Ask a question and answer it. For example, Julia, what did you eat today? I ate a sandwich for lunch.
That's it. Just 10 minutes and you've practiced speaking, listening, and thinking in English.
Try this challenge every day, and you'll see your English improving fast. All right, Julia, let's quickly recap what we learned today.
Sure. We learned that even just 10 minutes a day can improve your English if you use it consistently.
We covered the morning boost, afternoon micro-practice, and night review, and how to divide your 10 minutes into 1-minute blocks for maximum results.
We also shared common mistakes to avoid and tips to make your 10 minutes powerful and fun.
And remember, it's consistency over perfection. Small daily steps lead to big improvements over time.
So keep practicing, stay motivated, and believe in yourself. You can learn English with just 10 minutes a day.
Exactly. Every little effort counts, and soon you'll notice the difference. That's it for today's episode of the English Learning Podcast.
We hope you enjoyed learning how to improve your English in just 10 minutes a day.
If you like this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so you never miss a tip.
And remember, practice a little every day, have fun, and keep speaking English.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.